Hi everyone, my name is Issa Long and today I will be going over my homework 2 for week 2. The first thing I'll be going over are the graphs that I made for the two categorical variables that I collected in homework 1. So the two categorical variables that I ended up choosing were gender and favorite pizza flavor. I ended up making two graphs per variable, one for the raw data and one in percentages. So this is my first bar graph with raw data conducted of favorite pizza flavor. So basically on the x-axis it shows the favorite pizza flavors, and then the number of students is on the y-axis. So about 19 students in the AP Stats class favored Chicken Ranch, while only 3 favored Meat Lovers, 5 favored Supreme, and 1 favored none. Now I converted this into percentages, and this is basically how that would look. Around 67.8% of the students in this class liked Chicken Ranch, 10.7% of the students liked Meat Lovers, 17.8% of the students liked Supreme, and 3.6% favored none. I did the same thing with gender, my other categorical variable that I ended up choosing. So around 13 people in this class are males, while 15 people in the class are female. And basically, male and female, x-axis, number of students, y-axis. Here is the graph in percentages. So basically 4.6% of the class consists of males, and 53.6% of the class are female. So now I'll be going over my analysis of the distribution of percentages. So the first one for favorite pizza. So according to the bar graph representing the AP students' favorite pizza flavors, 67.8% of the students favored chicken pizza, 10.7% favored Meat Lovers, while 17.8% Supreme, and only 3.6% favored none of the flavors. So this was really surprising to me because on Tinian or in Tinian we don't really have chicken ranch flavored pizza here, so I wasn't really expecting this to be a popular flavor amongst the other students because I've never tried this flavor. And it was also surprising that only 10% of the people in this class liked Meat Lovers, as this is a really popular flavor amongst teenagers my age here where I live. I understand that many of the students in this class live on Saipan, so if this flavor were available on Tinian, maybe I would understand its popularity, but yeah, this is basically how the results were a bit shocking to me. Next would be the distribution of percentages for gender and how that surprised me as well. So according to the bar graph, 46.4% of the students were male, while 53.6% of the students were female. So most of the students are female compared to male. And this was surprising to me because usually a male is a more prominent gender in mathematics. I included some examples of how only 15% of tenure track positions, which is basically a position in mathematics, are held by women, and only 14% of engineering, which involves mathematics, is held by women as well, and the rest being men. So having more females than males in this class was overall shocking for me, but it's really cool and important to see this representation in mathematics. Here are the contingency tables that I ended up making for the data. So I did raw data and one on percentage data. So I ended up separating the data from female, male, and their favorite their favorite pizza flavors. So for female, about 8 out of the 15 like Chicken Ranch, 2 out of the 15 like Meat Lovers, 1 out of the 15 none, 4 out of the 15 Supreme. Same goes for males, 11 out of the 13 in total like Chicken Ranch, 1 out of the 13 Meat Lovers, 0 out of the 13 none, 1 out of the 13 Supreme. Then I ended up putting the totals of each male and female per flavor, so about 19 favored Chicken Ranch, 3 Meat Lovers, 1 none, and 5 Supreme. But then I separated the totals over here as well. And this is the overall total of the students. And all this data, I converted it into percentage. So that's basically this, but in percentage format. Next, my segmented bar graph. So all the flavors of pizza were separated in color by the percentage of which gender favored which flavor. So green means none, yellow means Meat Lover, Supreme is red, and then Chicken Ranch is a blue. So this is basically the data in the bar graph, but I'll go into my analysis and justification first. So the gender and favorite pizza flavor of the AP students are not independent of each other because there are 84.6% of males who favorite Chicken Ranch, while only 53.3% of the females like Chicken Ranch. Again, here's another example: 26% of the females like Supreme, while only 7.7% of the males like Supreme Pizza. So the amount of females who like a certain flavor and the amount of males who like a certain flavor are not similar to one another. So they differ a lot, and so they are not independent of each other. So the percentage is not the same for both genders when referring to a type of pizza that they flavor. So this is my analysis and justification of my segment bar graph, my contingency tables, my analysis on the distribution of percentages per categorical variable, my bar graphs of each raw and percentages, and yes, hopefully I explained this quite well, so thank you for listening. Bye.